pass on because that's all the makeup that I was going to be doing today.
Yeah.
But is it if I just like kind of just plug in and like kind of help do both? Like just listen?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey everyone, live here on the YouTube. We are going to be getting into the Palpatine makeup. I have my makeup artist Shawn here. He's just prepping the prosthetic.
I can come stand here.
Here's Shawn, everyone, my makeup artist. You know him. Prepping the prosthetic. We also have Spencer here. He's going to be the makeup assistant. So yeah, you're leaving. Okay. Boo. We're just getting going.
This looks so boring.
Right. I think it's because I had on a hold. And so people were it was notifying people I was live, but it still hadn't started. So I think he came in and then, oh, hello, bro. How's it going?
Okay, so they didn't leave because of Spencer?
They did leave because of Spencer. They're like, Spencer, I'm out. Who's this guy?
Who came for Shawn?
Man, if only.
Right?
We want more Shawn. That's what I get in every single video. Everyone's like, where's Shawn?
I've never seen a comment.
Hello, Rio. Hello, Darren. Are we really alone in the universe? I believe that there's more life out there. I think just mathematically, it would be very ignorant.
It's probable.
It's entirely probable. Do I think that we've been visited by life, other life? I don't necessarily think that. I think if you watch, and look at history, when more advanced cultures run into less advanced cultures, it normally does not end well for the less advanced culture. And so I think if aliens from other planets had found us, it would not end well for us. So that's my thought on that. Happy yesterday birthday, BTW. It was 2 days ago, but thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Good morning, Blizzard Peak. The Nerdy Flutist. Hello. Good morning. Becoming Palpatine. Yes, I am. Cool Sith Eyes. Thank you.
I think I grabbed him. It's a little...
It looked a little thick.
It's a little thick. Plus also I looked at that and I didn't pay
Like a little rubbery.
It's balloon skinned.
Yeah.
That means it gelled weird.
Mm-hmm. Master Whimpey, you survived. Of course. Emperor Palpatine. Or should I call you Darth Sidious? Let's see. We got 15 people here. That's great. Good times. Great oldies. Oldies 94.1, KODJ.
This is a new mold every time, huh?
A new
prosthetic,
face.
a new face, yeah.
So the mold is the same, so you can make more.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Man, it's quite the commitment every time.
It is. Have you ever met Ian McDermott? I have met Ian McDermott a few times. And they range from not a great experience to a very good experience. The very first time I met Ian McDermott, it was actually his very first convention ever. And I think he was a little overwhelmed by fans and just the whole atmosphere of it. And my interaction with him, he was very standoffish and very straight-faced and not very kind. But again, he could have just been overwhelmed, having a bad day, stuff like that. Because other times when I've met him at cons in the future, after that moment, he's been very complimentary, of my Palpatine costume, very interactive, very talkative. And so
I think he just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it's exactly it. I don't think he knew what he was getting into the first time. And so it might have thrown him for a little bit of a loop. But like I said, after that, he's been a lovely human being and very, very nice. There's a photo that I have, me as Emperor Palpatine with Ian McDermott and my makeup artist Shawn as Darth Maul with Ray Park. We're all in a big Sith group photo.
That's cool. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
And Ian McDermott actually even held my cane for the photo, so it's kind of cool that the Emperor has my Emperor cane. Very cool and understandable. Oh yeah, very cool. Darren.
It's not for another 15 15 minutes.
Darren,
Oh, okay.
thank you very
Okay.
much for the donation. I appreciate that.
That's the part we like.
Yes, love those donations. They all go back to the channel to help make more videos, make the videos better,
You might help too.
to pay my amazing makeup artist, because it's not cheap becoming Palpatine. The eyes.
So, if we
There we go.
can,
Yeah, isn't it weird? Like,
through
it's
doing
weird to have the
one
teeth
half,
and
then
the
we'll just
eyes,
work on a half instead
like,
of
right
me
up.
trying to reach all the way around.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah, I think
will
it
coach you
before
through that part, 'cause
before getting into the makeup, just the eyes and the teeth really kind of throw people off. It's just kind of funny. Teeth are not as noticeable. I know, like as I'm talking, they're not as noticeable. But when I go, there you go. Now you can see them. How many video ideas do you have planned for today? Honestly, not a ton for today, because I'm actually going to be on set for a little Star Wars fan film. So a lot of my time will be eaten up by that, and we got to drive a while to the location. I'm actually thinking, because it's out in the wild and dirt and all this, I'm probably gonna have to dry clean my robes before we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Actually, I think you should throw them in your laundry and dye them black again.
I should probably do that. You're probably right.
Yeah.
But I am gonna try and do a few videos, like some jokes, maybe a couple things with some people. But I don't have a ton planned, honestly. But I was just talking to Shawn, and we're gonna have to get into another day, because I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel with my Palpatine content. I am almost entirely out of videos.
Okay, so we're gonna do glue first.
So yep. Shawn's bringing over the glue. We're gonna get started. Do you want to move this?
We can move it if we need to.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get glue on it.
Yeah. Like, glue won't come off that. It'll come off the table.
Okay. Yeah. So if we just lift
lift
this
it.
real quick.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Sorry, guys. You didn't do the Chilean beer thing. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do the Chilean beer thing. Don't worry.
Chilean beer?
Have you not seen the cerveza
Oh
cristal?
yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Those are great.
They're great. So yeah, I totally want. You want this, don't you? And then it's just cerveza cristal.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to do the Chilean beer thing. That's the plan. Maybe not today, but in the near future.
Okay. So I'll have you glue BJ.
Okay.
So, I'll glue the prosthetic.
So
So just get your little bit on the thing, and you're gonna glue above the brows, down the nose, actually probably like the whole nose, and then all the way around the mouth.
okay. Sounds good.
So do not put it in his eyebrows.
Yes, please.
That's my job. That's what I'm gonna do.
And is this a good amount?
Yeah, that looks fine.
Yeah, it's just a very light.
Okay. Wasn't sure if I had to like deck it on there.
No.
Oh, and just so you know, that drip on the table, you just did. I didn't do that.
That's on me.
Yep, that's on you.
So what they're putting on my face right now is called Prozaid. It is a special glue. You can go ahead and keep going.
Okay.
So, and yeah, what they can't see, I'm putting glue inside the prosthetic.
Yeah,
Spencer's
so
doing your
while
face.
Spencer is putting glue on my face, Shawn is putting glue inside the prosthetic, and you want to do it especially on the areas that are going to move a lot. So like you put it right around my mouth, just the nose and the brow, because the brow flexes so much, and the nose is just the center, and that helps hold everything together. And then the mouth especially, because that's where the most movement of the face is right around the mouth. Ooh, cool makeup. I'm into all the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, the behind the scenes stuff is always cool. Does it hurt to take off if the mask is glued on? Yes and no. It comes off pretty easily.
I'm gonna need another. You need to.
I imagine though it probably hurts more if you have more facial hair.
It does. So that's one way. Like I freshly clean shaved this morning, but then it hurts mostly like right around the eyes. I don't know why. Right around the eyes, probably because it's very sensitive skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say the skin's really
is a little like it's a little like painful afterward, especially, and then really oddly right here on my neck.
Oh. sensitive spots.
Again, sensitive spot, and I think because it's the edges, we glue them down really, really well. And so it's a little painful, but not too bad. We have.
Did you go around his mouth?
I did, yeah.
He went very lightly. You might want to.
Yeah,
another.
Make sure you get like the
Yeah,
upper
well, like even like down here, it's not. I
Okay.
don't feel any.
Got it.
I barely. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you can go. I don't say liberally, but
a little more than I just did.
Yeah.
oh, goodness, I could still use another reload on that.
Okay.
Sorry, Spence.
Yeah, no problem.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's see. How do you do the teeth? The teeth are. It's a product called Tooth Enamel. I believe the one I have is from Ben Nye.
I think so. Oh, Krylon.
Or no, Krylon. Krylon. Ben Nye does have a comparable product, but I use Krylon. So it's called Tooth Enamel. It comes in a little jar. It looks very similar to nail polish. Please do not put nail polish on your teeth. This tooth enamel stuff is specifically made to go on your teeth, to discolor it. The color that I have on right now is called nicotine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Shit.
So yeah, it gives it that yellowy look.
Did you not use any black?
I didn't put any black on today. I don't know why I didn't.
That's fine.
Oh well. But yeah, that's how I do that. And then like it comes off very easy at the end of the day. You just give it a good brush. Sometimes I use like a rubbing alcohol and brush with rubbing alcohol and spit it out.
Get it centered, and then
Okay, I can take that.
and then after we're gonna go back with Q-tips and go around.
Will this fan film be available on YouTube? Yes, it will be eventually. I'm not sure how long it will be before it's available.
Well, and then the same because this particular one takes place after Secrets of the Temple.
Yeah.
So if
There is a
people-
prequel, yeah.
Yeah, so Secrets of the Temple you can find on YouTube now. Let me have you turn this way just a little bit.
All right.
So we're gonna make BJ move. Everybody.
I'm gonna grab that real quick.
Okay. Roll it. Sure. Getting that down. This should be like a nice little. The edge fold bit's not gonna matter. A nice little lesson for you, Spence.
Yeah.
So, chin up just a little bit for me. Thank you. And we got another fold right there, but that's okay.
It's a fold right there and it kind of turns in a little bit.
Yeah. Like when we're filming, I'll have this hood on, so none of this really, I would say matters, but it really won't show in the final. Okay, go ahead and give it one more squish. Okay, that can be garbage now. And you can turn forward if you want.
Oh, well, yeah. All right. So there we go. There's the initial piece on it. He's going from Senator Palpatine to Darth Sidious. Yes, he is. So that is the initial first piece. This piece is made of foam latex. We use a new piece every single time. And then, but we have a mold that Shawn, my makeup artist, he sculpted all this, and we use the mold. Yeah, we use the same mold, and then we have to make a new piece every time. So this is a chunk of the foam latex. You can see it's very, very, very stretchy, and that's so that it can move and flex with my face.
Here, you don't
Oh, this neck is not.
You can like brush the prosthetic down, but you can also like roll it backwards underneath the edge to get glue.
So yeah,
in.
Secrets of the Temple. Yeah, Secrets of the Temple is the prequel to the video
trick is
I'm doing
to roll
today.
it backwards.
If you want to go
Yeah,
watch
so
it, it's on
shove backwards
YouTube.
and then
It's from
down.
it's
Shove
from
it backwards.
a
Push it down.
the YouTube channel called Backyard
so I'll do
Tripod
this side.
Films. So if you want to go give that a look, you can.
So yeah, just start up near the sideburn here.
You look amazing, my lord. Thank you.
And then you can put it down. If you notice anything too crazy, then you can roll it. But
Got it. Okay.
Rio says your makeup artist rocks.
why? Thank you.
Yes, everyone. Shawn Gordon is my makeup artist. Please go follow him. I tag him in most of my videos, like in the description section. You know, it says makeup done by Shawn Gordon, and then I have a link to his YouTube page. So yeah, go follow him. Compliments to your team. Yes, definitely big compliments to the team. Couldn't do all of this that I do without him. Spencer, who's right here on my right, this is actually his very first time helping with the prosthetic, so that's fun.
But Spencer's quite the artist in his own right.
Oh, he is for sure,
Yeah.
but just different.
Right.
They say hi, Spencer.
Hello, everybody. This is a fun experience. My first YouTube live, E2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't done anything like this before. It's fun.
Oh, nice.
Are you more of expanding the I-15 or the Rio Grande project? I haven't really looked at either of those, so I'm not sure. Shawn has a new apprentice. He does. Spencer's doing a fantastic job.
I'm glad.
How long will it take to put the costume completely on? So the makeup normally takes about an hour. And then putting on the costume part, excuse me.
Okay, Shawn?
Yeah.
Putting on the costume part is super easy.
So like when you get down to like here, you can probably like just kind of stop right there, about right there. So
Okay.
Get all that edge down.
Okay.
This is my first time seeing your makeup being put on. Great. Well, welcome. I try to do a little video every single time that I'm doing yeah, that got really in
Yeah,
there.
I didn't see how wet that was. I apologize.
That's okay. Yeah, I try to do lives because I want people to see all that goes into doing these videos. Like a lot of people think I just wear a mask. I can just pull it on and off, but I cannot do that. It takes time to get into the makeup for sure.
Because we do it the right way.
It's true. I know there are a lot of Palpatines who have like latex masks, and that's great for them. But I always feel like it looks like you're wearing a mask, and it doesn't emote as well as a prosthetic does. Plus, this is very close and very similar to what they did for the films. Mm-hmm.
And I imagine being a member of the 501st, everything has to be very movie accurate.
It used to be.
Or is it changing now?
They've gotten a lot more lax.
Okay.
Well, it's I think for Palpatine, it's especially difficult because not everybody who wants to do Palpatine as a costume
Oh, really?
has the experience to be able to do like a full makeup.
Hmm.
Or access to an amazing makeup artist.
Yeah. So, so with that being kind of like a drawback, they have made the makeup part of that costume a little easier.
That would make sense,
Or
yeah.
a little bit more accessible.
It's funny because they used to be more strict. Because even like this prosthetic, at first, when Shawn had one, they're like, nope, you can't do that. It's a mask.
Yeah.
Like they wanted like separate pieces.
Hmm.
And I was just like, no, it's a prosthetic.
Like, no, it's a prosthetic, not a mask. And it wasn't until you said like someone higher up used your prosthetic,
Yeah.
and then they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do you got that neck down?
Yeah. A little more right there?
Yeah, if you want.
This is why you're the real Palpatine. Oh, well, thank you very much.
Not getting it. There we go. Wasn't getting that to roll.
How long can you leave everything on? A long time. I've gone over 24 hours with it on before.
Oh my.
I will say though, there are times though where I do hit a wall and I'm like, I'm done. Let's get out. I'm done. Like, I've been there before. But like for like cons and stuff, yeah, I get up very early, get into the makeup. I'm all day at the con. Sometimes days of filming, yeah, get up and I film, all day long, late into the night, to get enough content. Right now, you look like Michael Myers a little bit.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna come down that side just real quick. So it's all down. If you can kind of like take the liquidy bit and kind of fill in that edge.
From the gaps a little bit.
Yep. Because it will, because the foam will actually kind of soak up the glue. So you can kind of press these a little bit flat.
Okay. Your Palpatine impression is amazing. Thank you.
In fact, I'll just hurry and do it. What?
Do you remember your video about Baby Yoda cereal? That was hilariously funny. Thank you. I thought that was very funny as well.
Okay, that's probably good.
A very old Michael Myers. Yes.
Okay, now go around that eye.
Be very careful around the eye, please.
Yes.
More careful than Shawn was.
Hey now.
Sorry, guys, for a minute, I can't talk too much. So just enjoy.
I'm going to watch how you do it real quick.
Okay, well, mine's mostly down.
Okay.
Here, let me come around, I'll show you.
Okay.
So usually I'll just pull this down a little bit. Make sure we're away from his eye. Get under that edge. Sometimes you have to get all the way up in here. Because this is fairly liquidy, it's not sticky until it dries.
Got it.
How far will you travel for a con? Pretty far. I think the farthest I've gone is to Florida.
So,
but if a con ever wanted to bring me out as a guest, I would travel much
I
farther.
usually never do this up here just because it's a little easier on him when we go to take it off.
Well, and you can tell it's kind of the way that the mask is too.
Yeah. So just kind of keep an eye on it and then just keep tapping that down until it looks like it's sticking.
So yeah, if anyone wants to talk to your local con and bring me out as a cosplay guest, I would 100% do that.
Right?
I have yet to do that, be asked to be a cosplay guest, but I would. Oh.
That didn't work so well.
What are you doing over there, Spencer?
This,
Oh, it's stuck?
Yeah, and it just pulled.
Okay, so dip and roll.
See you later, Lord of Squirrels.
Make sure it's, I don't want to say abundantly wet, but just make sure it's not.
I'm going to check out his makeup artist in a minute. Yeah, you should definitely do that. Go check him out. Does the glue sting on your eyes? If it got into my eye, I'm sure it would sting. I've, knock on wood, never gotten it into my eye.
Okay, so just let that dry here. And then...
Ooh, Darth Bane, thank you for the donation.
And then once it looks like it's dry, roll that again so this is wet. And then you should be able to just stick it down.
It says, Lord Sidious, can you hear me? Rise, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to do this upper lip. There you go. It actually looked like that stuck pretty well.
It does. It feels really good. I want to go into costume design one day. Seeing how makeup is done really adds more to it. It really does. Makeup and costumes, they're a partnership. And one really adds to the other.
It's not wanting to stick.
Okay.
You want to switch?
If you want to grab the blow dryer, you can plug it in and just point it into the corner. You just have to wait for that. The glue has to turn clear mostly before it'll stick down.
Yeah, there's just a little flop under the eyelid that's not quite sticking.
Right there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Even if we ignore it for the next 5 minutes,
Okay.
and then go back.
Oh, geez, is that liquid latex? No. It is Pax. Not Pax. This is Prozaid. No, luckily we don't have to roll liquid latex on my face.
Liquid latex isn't that bad to me. Okay, I'm gonna make some packs real quick.
I will say unlimited power in a minute. Not right now because my mouth is drying.
Okay, if you want, just tap that around those edges. So dry the glue. Do his lip around his eyes.
Do his lip in around the eyes as well.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna get some packs ready. Okay, let's see how liquidy this stuff is.
Go like on the lip. It's fine.
Okay. You probably know a difference when someone else is doing your makeup.
I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the help. Yeah, that one needs a little more help.
Cosplay is not as easy as it looks. It's true. Cosplay, most people I don't think understand that. Cosplay can be a lot more difficult than people think it is, especially heavy makeup cosplays. Like there's so much that goes into putting on makeup that people just don't see. I think shows like Mrs. Doubtfire kind of gave a false impression because, on screen he like pulls it on like a mask, but that is not what he actually does to look like Mrs. Doubtfire. It's a full process like this. It's not something you can just pull on really easily. BJ has done this a few times. I have done this a few times, once or twice maybe.
How does it feel around the eyes? Does it need a little more?
Feels okay actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let me see. Stick the
Have a good weekend. Looking forward to more of your awesome videos. Thank you.
powder on there. And there we go.
Okay.
You're going to want to definitely powder up in there now. It feels very sticky.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and hit that with the brush. But now that's down, so.
Yeah.
All over the eye?
Yeah.
Is that feeling better?
Yeah, it feels better.
Okay.
Thank you. Since you're him, what's Palpatine's favorite food? I believe he said Ewok steak, rare, is what Ian McDermott said Palpatine's favorite food is. Finally, someone who understands me. Do I understand you? I don't know who you are, Beast Hunter King, but if I understand you, I'm happy that we can share that.
Way too much glue in that.
My friend loves to quote your unlimited power cables video. We both find it hilarious. I thought unlimited power cables was very funny too. Still one of my best videos. While I'm here, people, go watch my music videos. I put a lot of work into those and they don't get as much love. It's funny, I feel like the more time, money, and like energy I put into a video, the less well it does. Like a silly video that I do, while I'm at a Target really quick, gets millions of views, and a music video that I put time and money into gets less than a few thousand. So it's kind of hard. That's not how that works. That's not how the Force works. The Hamilton one is amazing. Oh, thank you very much. I need a little more dust right in that corner of that.
Oh, you should tell the story of
Right in
I
my
was driving
corner.
home from work and I got a phone call from my friend at Lucasfilm.
How's that feeling?
Better get that tattoo.
Okay.
Because that's a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, or
It just seems to be getting on your shirt more.
that's okay. So, funny moment about the Hamilton one. Yeah, my friend Shawn, my makeup artist, he was driving home from work, and our friend who works at Lucasfilm called him to let him know that at a meeting at Lucasfilm, someone came in like, "Oh my gosh, you guys need to see this video of Palpatine singing the Hamilton song." And they like passed it around the conference table so everyone could watch. Or did they played it on the TV in like the conference room for everyone to watch the Hamilton there at Lucasfilm? So that's pretty fun and crazy.
We're just gonna cover the whole thing with this.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now, they are covering the entire prosthetic in what's called Prosade. No, PAX. Now it's PAX.
Now it packs.
So PAX is a mixture of Prosade and acrylic paint. So the Prosade makes it adhere to the prosthetic good and gives it a flexibility. Because if we were to just paint it with acrylic paint, the moment I like flexed or moved, it would crack.
The other thing that it does is because this is essentially a sponge, the glue keeps the paint on the surface and doesn't let it soak in.
Get soaked in, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's so awesome. I can't type. It's so awesome. Yeah, it was really cool that someone at Lucasfilm found my video and like showed it to others and was liked it as much as I did. So that's pretty fun. Your Peaches video is great. Yeah, I thought the Peaches one was a lot of fun too. Shawn and I have a few more parodies already written. We just need to film them. We have one for C-3PO. And then one for Palpatine as well, like already written.
Well, and I've actually got, if you do them, you have a Christmas song and a Halloween.
Oh, I do have a Christmas and a Halloween one too. Yeah, we need to do those. Are you ready for Tales of the Empire? Yes, I am. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I really liked Tales of the Jedi. I thought it was really good and fun storytelling. And so I'm very interested. I think dabbing works better than wiping.
I was just going to say that.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
So yes, I'm very excited for Tales of the Empire.
Oh, is that what it is? Tales of the Empire?
The Empire, yeah. Need to do a song that has a flute part. Cough, cough. Yes, I do, nerdy flutist. Actually, I just need to like fly you out. We need to do like a collab together. That'd be fun.
Do you think there's something from like the Magic Flute?
Oh,
that could be parodied.
That might be fun.
I'm not familiar with it well enough to.
Oops.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Are you attending a fan convention as Palpatine in the future? I'm sure that I will be. I do quite a bit. I think the next one I'm probably going to do is Fan Expo, which is here in Salt Lake City, Utah. That'll be... When is that?
September.
In September. Also, Star Wars Celebration when it comes back to the States. I'll definitely be doing that. I'm actually going to be attending a fan event to watch The Phantom Menace with Lucasfilm, so that's pretty exciting.
Well, that's like I was gonna say, that's even like a whole story.
That is like a whole story. Very gray this time.
Yeah. I might come back with a little bit fleshier.
No, I like it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave it.
Ooh, I'd love to go out there. Aren't you near Evermore Park? We are near Evermore Park. Unfortunately, they just closed their doors to the public.
Yeah, they're no longer.
They are no longer a thing. I think it's still going to be used as sets. I've actually filmed a few projects there, like medieval and whatever, and fantasy projects. And I think it's still going to be open for that, so like privately, and maybe open for private events, but it is no longer a public venue, which is too bad.
Hasn't it always kind of struggled a little bit?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought.
Well, and like one of the problems is it's still not done.
Oh.
and they open it to the public, and it's so yeah. Oh no, I was afraid that was going to happen. I got a chance to go there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like it was really cool for what it was, but I wish there could have been more, and I wish it could have been better. Unfortunately, but yeah, the orc versus girl project that I was on it was filmed there, and so was the Kings of Avalon project. So the Lord of the Rings and then the Kings of Avalon project I did were both filmed at Evermore. Well, parts were filmed at Evermore. Nerdy Flutists, we need to figure it out and like have you go there and record like some fantasy music. That'd be cool. I'm a LARPer, so I would have felt right at home there. Yes, you would have. Especially the sections that were completed.
Spence, do you want to grab the glue? Just dip a Q-tip in.
Do it.
Like, either tip the bottle and just dip.
Why do you think the CX clone is in the Bad Batch? Do you mean like the one that's hunting Omega and stuff?
Just right on this.
I think that's exactly why.
Right
just to be a hunter.
You need to get right in there. Okay, that's really good. We'll just let that dry and then stick it down in a second.
Okay.
Okay. So
he talks normally. I do most of the time.
Real quick?
I need to put new gloves on. These are too sticky.
Okay, yeah. That's. I usually take them off after I stick that down. So it's my bad for not telling you.
That's okay.
I don't know why that corner is wanting to not go down.
It's got to be uncomfortable though. It's not too bad if I'm being honest. Like once it's on, it just you kind of even forget it's there for the most part.
The foam itself is because it's like a liquid that's been whipped like a whipping cream. So there's actually very little volume in the prosthetic, and so it makes it very, very lightweight.
It is, yeah, very lightweight, and so yeah, it's not too bad. Looks like we have like the initial. Most of it. I want to get some on that side.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
The initial paint job down, just the gray, and then I know Shawn goes back in and he does a wash. Usually, are we doing a wash today?
Yeah, I'll do a wash.
Do a wash, and then airbrushing, and all that. The CX clones are the Phase 0 Dark Troopers. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. That would make sense though. Get up under there and get under the nose too. Make sure we do that.
Oh yeah. I'm famous for forgetting.
Yeah, right there on the tip of the nose.
Yep. Yep.
Sidious, were you lonely during the Empire? Of course, it's always lonely on top. You know, when you get to the top of everything, you have no peers. It gets very lonely. Lonely. I am so lonely.
I love that song.
Me too. What did you think of the first episode of Andor? I loved Andor. Not only the first episode, like the entire series, I thought it was great. So well written and acted. If Palpatine played Pokemon, do you think...
A little more.
I think we're good here.
Malamar... Oh, yeah.
Now we gotta do his hand.
Do you think Malamar would be his ace?
So I usually do this pretty
I can see that, yeah.
It's just to give it coverage.
Okay.
So it matches a little bit better.
So right now they're doing my hands. I know you guys can't see it right now. The funeral scene in the final gave me absolute chills. Oh my word, right? Yeah.
Is that episode 3? Or something different?
In Andor.
Oh, in Andor, yeah.
Yeah, no, I really, really enjoyed Andor.
I really think it was like the best written.
So well written.
Yeah.
No, there were several like the monologues. I seriously was like, oh my gosh, I need to memorize that and use it as as audition material because they were so well written and just so good. And so, yes, definitely loved Andor. About time you get a makeover Darth Sidious. so you get having some me time.
It's not far back, yeah.
Exactly, a little bit of me time. Never watched it. I really don't trust Disney after the sequels.
Okay, and then turn that because you gotta get. Down there.
I like the sequels overall. Are they my favorite? No, but overall, I actually really enjoyed the sequels. There's a whole lot of really good stuff in there that I like.
Okay, did you get back here?
But if you haven't, give Andor a chance because it's honestly probably some of the best Star Wars period in writing wise, especially. Not only the Disney Star Wars stuff, but all Star Wars. It was really great. Just my opinion. No, and that's fine. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. If you don't like the sequels, that's fine. I don't care. To each their own. One thing about Star Wars is, there's something for everyone. If you only like the originals, great. Watch the originals. If you only like animated, great. There's so much animated material.
Star Wars is like a buffet. There's something for everyone.
Exactly. Star Wars is a buffet. Take what you like, leave what you don't. Even a Sith Lord needs pampering. Yes, he does. I have a whole series where I went to a spa. That was actually a lot of fun. That day of filming was funny.
That day was funny. Okay. Oh, that was extra heavy.
That was. Poof. And so this is just baby powder or talcum powder. No, what is it?
I think this is baby powder.
Baby powder, yeah. And it's just that helps seal the paint.
Keeps him from sticking.
Keeps me from being sticky. That is true. The packs can be very sticky. I don't like the sequels only. That's fine. Like I said, to each their own. I mean, there are things that I could pick apart with every single Disney property. But what I like to think about is just we're getting more Star Wars. I grew up in the 90s, and for a long time, we thought that we were done with Star Wars. We had...
Sorry.
You're fine. We had the original trilogy, and that was it. And for a long time, that was going to be it. And so...
Okay, how do the hands feel?
Oh, a little sticky.
Here, let me pass that to you. I can mix the wash.
Oh, whoa.
You might want to tap it off before you...
Yeah.
There you go. I feel like between the fingers are really good too. And so when like the prequels were announced, it was amazing because we were finally getting more Star Wars, and then and so that was great. But then again, once Episode 3 was over, it was kind of like, oh, that's it. And then we got the Clone Wars, which was great, and then they announced the sequels, and so it's just I think it's a great time. A great time to be a Star Wars fan because there's just
Still better.
Yeah, that's better. Because there's just so much coming out, and something for everyone. Do you do the makeup every time you want to make a video, or for some special occasion, and then just record after? So a lot of the times it's for like a special occasion. Like today, I'm filming on set. But also there are days where we just set up filming days.
What's that? New set of gloves? Or
where Shawn will help me get into the makeup. And then for most of my videos, Shawn is also my cameraman and like collaborator. He and I brainstorm very well together, and we worked together for so long now that he kind of knows what I'm thinking. Like when I'm like, okay, I want this shot and I want this shot, and so we've gotten really good. But today I'm getting into it for.
Do you guys have paper towels?
I'm getting into it specifically to film the video, the fan film. The first vid I saw of yours was Cheers to the Empire. I still love that joke with Darth Vader. Yeah, that was fun. That was on the set of Three Sith and a Baby. And that was a great one.
I forgot a chip brush.
Oh no.
So that one, I mean, I'm gonna use a little.
Is that silicone? No. This is foam latex. It's very similar to what they did in the first films in, I guess Return of the Jedi is when you first saw Palpatine. It's a very similar process and product that they used. It's akin to a sponge, if you want to think about it like that. Very similar to a sponge.
If anybody out there has ever seen like those white triangle sponges,
Oh yeah, it's just like that.
yeah, it's very similar in consistency to that.
First video I saw of yours is where you named Darth Vader. That was a fun one too. Yeah, everyone else here, chime in. What was the first video you saw of my Papa Palpatine stuff? I'd love. Have you ever found anyone who could play Count Dooku alongside you? Not really. Yeah, like I don't really have any friends, close friends at least, who do Count Dooku. That would be fun to get all four of the.
It goes on and it stains everything, but also like it goes down in the wrinkles, so it brings out the detail.
Cool. Yeah, I can see that.
The power cables was your first video. This is the preparation Sidious did before proclaiming the betrayal of the Jedi. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The attack on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
And I usually have like a big brush for this. And
I think the first video I remember seeing was the Raylo kissing cousins short. That was a good one. I actually just reposted that the other day.
Do you know if Lachlan has any big brushes from painting props?
He might. Yeah,
Okay.
Do you need to dab it too before it dries too much? Like the side of the face?
Like way?
I just don't know, because normally you keep paint and then dab and
Yeah.
then dab.
Well, because I put a whole bunch on at once.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I have to dab. But this is actually just kind of going on.
Great. Do you have any other costumes other than the Return of the Jedi one? For my Palpatine, that is the only that I have. I've thought about doing some Revenge of the Sith robes. And even the more red and black robes from A Rise of Skywalker. But as of right now, I do not have those. I don't even remember the first one I watched. That's okay. I was just funny. Just curious. First video I saw was Palps reading Star Wars stories. That was a fun one. I love those ones. Just kind of silly. My personal favorite is the Easter egg cloning at the supermarket. Yeah, that was fun. Can we hear unlimited power cables? It was my first video. Unlimited power cables! Oh, that's fun. Stay on target. That was your first one. That one always baffles me, because that was just... It did so well, but yeah, it wasn't planned. It wasn't anything. Shawn here was just filming me while I was checking out. And then,
Yeah, you just said it.
And then I just said, stay on target as I walked by him. It wasn't my first, but it was super funny. Yeah, it's a great one.
I'm not finding any brushes.
Okay, that's fine. I can make this.
Man, you're so fun. Thank you. I like to think that I'm a pretty fun guy. The Hocus Pocus reference got my friends into your videos. Another glorious morning. It makes me sick. That's a good one. The reason why I want to wear my moon necklace with the heart charm with my grandpa Morelli's ashes in it, because my grandpa Morelli passed away on Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's a wonderful memory that you have with him.
What?
There's also the one, Our Graceful Emperor. Oh, where I fell down the stairs? Oh yeah, so graceful.
Is the one at the Capitol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one went viral.
It did, yeah, for sure. I actually filmed that with Backyard Tripod, who I am doing the video with today. Good morning. Your recent video of Palpatine playing with the proton pack was hilarious. Thank you. I like that one too.
Oh, I guess I missed that one.
That's where I'm busting Force Ghosts.
That's funny.
Yeah. I ain't afraid of no Force Ghost. Come on, Yoda. I like how you roast Vader and continuously mock him. Yeah, Vader is definitely a target for a lot of my jokes, especially when I'm doing my cooking segments. I roast Vader constantly. That was the first time I knew you were in Utah. Oh, cool. Does Ian McDermott know of your shenanigans? I don't know. I would like to think he does. But he knows I'm a cosplayer because I've met him. I've met him several times as a cosplayer. But I have no idea if he has ever seen any of my videos. Like, part of me hopes he does, part of me hopes he never has.
Right? When I...
Come at me, Yoda. Exactly. My little green friend.
So just kind of blow over.
Yep.
Yep.
The first Star Wars video is also funny with quirky Imperial March music. Yeah.
Just don't leave it in one spot too long so it's not hot.
So now we've done the wash, and they're just blow drying me, so I dry.
You'll see the hands. Are you doing your makeups on set? Or are you doing them here?
My creative stuff, yeah. I don't really want to do them here, actually.
Am I doing a stream today? If I have time, I will do a stream with Palpatine today, yes. I want it, it'll be later this evening if I get to it. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, get the whole thing all over.
You somehow perfectly shape into Palpatine. Well, thank you. A big part of that goes to my makeup artist, Shawn Gordon. Right here. He's the one who helps me transform into Palpatine every time. And like I said, he's also like my collaborator on most of my videos, and brainstorm partner and cameraman for most of my videos.
That looks pretty good. Into the knuckles.
I don't know, like I just worry about the sides of the fingers with the little...
Oh, okay, little tail.
Yeah, they're probably okay though. Yeah. I don't know how close Lachlan's planning on going.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shawn Gordon, you're the man.
Right?
He is the man. Yo. No cap. Bussin'. Sheesh.
Appreciate the help.
Yeah.
Shawn possesses abilities that many consider unnatural. He does.
I'm not even gonna comment on that.
That is what his boyfriends tell me.
Yeah.
What is your favorite role for theater that you've ever done? Ooh, that one's hard. But honestly, I've loved so many, but I got to play Long John Silver a few years ago. And it was an amazing project to work on. Such an amazing cast and crew. And
seems so random.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, like, Treasure Island was one of my favorite books growing up. And so getting to play, like, the iconic, like, anti-hero, I guess. 'Cause he's not a bad guy, per se, but he is a bad guy at the same time. No, he's a bad guy. But he's a very charismatic bad guy. But that was one of my favorites. Also, King Henry II in...
Oh, that one was really good. Lions of Winter?
In Lion of Winter, yeah. That was one of my last productions I ever did in college. It was my second to the last. And, I feel so good about that project. It felt amazing.
Oh, was it dripping?
It was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just was catching a drip.
No, you're fine. I didn't realize I'd done that.
That's okay.
Okay, let's get into those knuckles a bit.
Yeah, but so many though. I've loved Will Roger and Will Roger's Follies, Shrek and Shrek the Musical.
Okay, did we get you covered?
I think so.
Okay. If you want to put it right his hands, you can. Get those.
So many that I've gotten to do, but Long John Silver is probably my favorite. Oh my. Palp got drip, yo. That's how I roll. Where did you go to college? I went to Weber State University. I got my degree in musical theater there. How big is the movie/entertainment industry in Utah? I recall Disney used filming locations there. It's actually growing. It's pretty good. There's a lot that gets filmed here. But and I do a ton of commercials here. But I do feel like the movie industry is growing. It was really big for a long time, and then our state legislature changed the tax credits, and so a lot of things moved to Georgia, because Georgia has really good tax credits for filming. But recently our legislature has changed some of the tax things, and they want to go back to promote more filming here.
How's it feel?
Feels great, yeah. Okay. So I think that will actually help the film industry here go even better.
Okay, we'll just do a quick once more.
It's a very educational experience. Listen to BJ talk and then learn how to do makeup.
You're learning a lot, Spencer.
Yeah, it's been a fun experience.
Good. Have I ever heard of Chan Wills Zero? I have not heard of Chan Wills Zero. We do my hands too. They're sticky.
What?
Do you have a plan? Your meals on makeup days? Yes, I do. I usually don't end up eating a lot. But if I'm going to eat, it has to be small things I can just put in my mouth without having to use my lips.
We do a lot of chicken.
A lot of chicken nuggets, yeah. You should do a video with Vader where he finally snaps and strikes you down for all the Vader digs and insults. That would be fun. And I have several friends who do Darth Vader. By the way, Darth Bane, thank you for the donation. All donations are always appreciated. Do you have any different orders for your employees? I have so many orders. Actually, I want to recreate the robot chicken fiddler where he goes through all the different orders. So yeah. All right, so what Shawn is getting done now. Okay, so I guess here you go. I have a wash and the initial paint job of the wash, and now we're going to airbrush. Get all those nice details in there.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Since you're not good airbrushing, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Oh my gosh, that's such a corporate.
A video of Vader throwing you down the shaft, screaming about all the teasing. That'd be fun. I just joined in. Palpatine, you're handsome as always. Stop. You're going to make me blush. You want me to turn?
No, you're okay.
Again, Darth Bane, thank you for the donation to the channel. That was very generous and kind of you. How difficult is it to work with the material for the mask? Not difficult at all, honestly. And it's a prosthetic, not a mask. That's okay. It's here. Let me show you this real quick while he's airbrushing. This is the material that the mask is made out of. This is some of the flashing that was torn off. But it's very, very, very flexible.
How much do you think that weighs?
Yeah, how much? Like, that's nothing. It's so light.
That I would say that weighs less than a penny.
Oh yeah, less than a yeah. It's so light and it's so easy to work with. It flexes really well with my face, and so I don't even worry about it. And you kind of forget it's there. Honestly, I remember it's there when I go to itch something, and I'm like, oh, never mind. When I itch, I have to just like push like this. help the itch go away. But yeah, it's very easy to work with. Us Sith have to support each other. Yes, we do, Darth Bane, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, every single comment, donation, video watch, and share, it means a lot to me. And it helps the channel keep going. Palpatine being a picky eater is actually quite in character. I would agree that would be very in character.
Sorry.
When do you get your eyes painted, or do you even do it? Like around my eyes? Shawn's gonna do it, don't worry.
Yeah.
It goes with airbrushing, and then he does a final little bit with brushes. He gets in there and does like right around my waterline and everything with a brush. Tell me a bad skeleton pun? Oh, I don't have any off the top of my head. It's interesting to see that your face is airbrushed. Yep, that just adds the final details. Like Shawn does, gets in the grooves really good. Also does a little bit like vein work. It's really kind of cool. It seems Utah is more affordable to live for an entertainer versus New York and Los Angeles. That's 100% true.
Yeah. Chin up for me.
Sorry, guys. Just a second. My eyes are closed. Utah is definitely cheaper to live than New York or Los Angeles, but all the big jobs cast out of New York and Los Angeles, so it is a little bit harder to get work, especially big work. He makes it look so easy. He's got skills. Oh, yeah. Shawn has all the skills. He's self-taught, too, which is pretty amazing. Do you want to do my hands before you dump that out?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine.
When he was younger, it was in high school, junior high? Or
High school.
In high school, there was a girl that had a locker next to him, and one day she came up and she had like a mustache on a piece of paper because they were building mustaches in one of the theater classes, and Shawn's like, "What is that?" And she said, that they were making mustaches for this theater thing, and from then on, Shawn was very interested. He took makeup classes in school, checked out all kinds of library books, and he and his twin got into makeup. Shawn has definitely stuck more to it than his twin has, Shane. But yeah.
Shane's a good assistant.
Oh, Shane's a great assistant, but Shawn is the master. You have to admit that.
I'll go with that. He's pretty good. He hasn't done as much sculpting or mold making. But he can do an application.
Oh yeah. Get them nooks and crannies, Shawn. Yep. Get in there deep.
I gotta fill every crevice.
How is the mask itself bonded to your skin? We did talk about this earlier. We use a product called Prozaid, which is a glue specifically made to go on skin. It was originally a medical grade like adhesive. They would use it for surgeries and other things like that.
Because it's water based.
Because it is water based.
So it's safe.
It's very safe on skin. But then, the makeup industry, they're like, yes, let's do that. And got a hold of it, and they use it now.
Ooh, trivia question for people. Does people know the first film, the widely used prosthetics?
Ooh. Who knows the first film that widely used prosthetics? That's a good one. I'm not even sure I know.
I'm sure you do.
If I think about it.
Yeah.
Does it start with a P?
Nope.
No.
You can find it in the opera?
No.
No?
Planet.
Oh, no. Even previous to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. Shawn and Shane is unironically a great name for a duo. It's true. Phantom of the Opera, Revenge of the Sith, nope, Frankenstein?
No.
I mean, that was only one character, really.
And the thing is, they weren't necessarily prosthetics, because back then, they were literally building up
Like
his
latex.
head with latex and cotton.
Yeah.
So, still not prosthetics.
E.T., no.
Although E.T. was like an amazing achievement for the time.
Yeah. Animatronics and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, Shawn, I guess give it to us. What was the first film to widely use prosthetics?
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. Oh yeah, I can see that for the witch and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Lion.
All of it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
In fact, there's some other crazy trivia. Can people hear me if I'm talking from
Can
over here?
can you hear Shawn if he's talking from over there, or does he need to come over here? I just don't know.
Testing. Can people hear that?
Can anyone hear that or no? Do you know Eminem? I do not. They said they don't. They can't hear you.
Okay, I'll come
Oh,
back.
someone said yes, they can.
Oh, okay.
But another person said no.
Okay, I'll be right back.
But Wizard of Oz, yeah, that's cool. I do know that there was some problems with some of the makeup in Wizard of Oz.
I was just gonna mention
Oh.
that. So that's what.
In just a second, yeah, like Shawn will walk back and you can tell us some of the woes. Did you know they used real lion skins in the Wizard of Oz? Yes.
Yes.
The Cowardly Lion's costume is made of three lions.
3 lion furs.
They used 3 lion furs in order to make that.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So when they were
Take a step in so they can see it.
does everyone remember the show, the Beverly Hillbillies?
Yes.
So Jed Clampett, who's Buddy, what's his name? Buddy Epstein? Buddy.
I don't remember. but-
Anyway, so he was originally slated to play the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. They were doing makeup tests, and they were basically using like a liquid to cover his skin, and then an actual like aluminum powder to stick into it. So it was like aluminum, but he inhaled so much, it coated his lungs, and they almost killed him
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Buddy Ebsen.
Buddy Epstein, there we
Yes.
go. Epstein, that's terrible.
You're right.
Okay, go ahead and close your eyes.
Okay. I do know that then, after that incident, they brought in the next guy to play the Tin Man. I can't think of his name right now. Jack Haley.
Jack Haley.
And that one, they mixed the powdered aluminum into a pancake makeup, and then that's what they used. So there wasn't like puffs of aluminum powder in the air for him to inhale.
Right.
And so yeah, that talk about an iron lung, right? Yeah.
Corner is still just being a little bugger.
I don't know how close he's planning on getting.
Oh yeah, I don't either.
Not gonna lie, I was like, oh, I have 0 lines. Okay.
Oh right.
Yeah, so bad for Buddy. Yeah, it almost killed him. It was pretty bad. I do know they used copper to help make the green makeup as well for the Wicked Witch. And on one of the last takes when they were doing where she disappears into fire, because they triggered the trap door late, and Margaret Hamilton, who played the witch, she got very bad burns on her hands from it, and it was only exacerbated because of the amount of copper in the makeup. So it heated up a lot more and continued being hot afterward. So, Sith Rule 130, don't let your apprentice see your own makeup. Well, I guess Shawn does play my apprentice, though.
Alright.
Shawn does an excellent Darth Maul. And so, he's making me all purdy.
Well, and I don't apply that myself, but I made it very easy for anybody to do it. And so there's have been times where I've put BJ in makeup, and then he's turned around
And
done
put
my
him in makeup. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been pretty cool. Hello. For green, nothing better than some nice uranium oxide dust. Gives you that nice green glow.
Right.
How about Darth Vader?
I'm just gonna
LOL.
Turn this way.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
We have several friends who dress up as Darth Vader. So I've done, I haven't done makeup on them, but I've helped them get into costume. Shawn's done a few Darth Vader makeups, like the Vader Revealed makeup.
Yeah, that one's a lot of fun actually.
Yeah. Even Palpatine does his makeup. Yep. Gotta look good for the cameras. You look a little bit scary. This is true.
That's the point.
Yeah. If I didn't, we wouldn't be doing our job. I actually love when I get to act with prosthetics because it's a full transformation. You know, I can do a lot as an actor with my voice and my body, and even with makeup. But like once you get like prosthetics, it's like a whole separation, and even like a new level to what you can look like. I know, you know, people like Gary Oldman and lots of different actors have benefited from the use of prosthetics to really help them transform into a character.
Looks pretty good, actually.
You look pretty good.
Okay, let's start no squinting for a second. I think this will be the first time you've been on set for one of these projects where it's not just you.
Yeah, like the whole crew. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think the whole cast is going to be like, I don't want to say surprise, but surprise.
Was the Ray movie canceled? No, it was not. I'm actually kind of excited to see what they do with that. I would really like to see Finn explore his Jedi side.
Right?
I think that was a missed opportunity in the sequels. Is that we definitely should have leaned into more of Finn being a Jedi. Is he gray or tan? Somewhere in between.
Oh, is that a question for now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we did kind of a bluish flesh tone, and then I did like a more of a flesh tone wash. So yeah, it is a combination.
Mickey Rourke's face is looking like a prosthetic.
Oh god, it's hilarious.
He is a little bit. You should walk into senior home with the makeup and see if the staff think you're a resident. I've talked about, because my grandmother is actually, she's in a nursing home, and I thought it would be funny to go and like hang out with her like for a day if I could get permission to, and just feel like Palpatine in like a senior home, Palpatine like hitting on the little old ladies, you know?
Oh, like the lady in the grocery store that was hitting on you.
Yes. She likes the bad boys.
Oh, that was so funny too.
Listening to your live stream while I'm in the shower. Oh my. How difficult would you say it is to learn to make prosthetics? Shawn?
Okay, so I don't want to say it's difficult to learn. So okay, so to make prosthetics, the lab side, like the technical side of like running the foam, making the molds, I think that's all a technical thing. It's just a matter of learning it. But I think the real trick is the sculpting. Like if you can't sculpt, all your prosthetics are going to look like crap. Does that make sense? Like they're just not going to read very lifelike.
So yeah, so sculpting is a big thing you need to look for.
Yeah.
Using prosthetics, artificial limbs, and makeup was really painful for me, unlike my master with unlimited skincare routine. Yep, sorry.
Oh, is that a Vader?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I bet he will talk about his granddaughter. Oh, of course, I love my granddaughter. So proud of her.
Shawn, do you need any help thinking?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you made the veins on this one really light and these ones really dark.
I like Whimpey.
Okay.
Yeah, I half expected for you to be doing the rest of the makeup over here. So I was gonna show you how to do this for Tanner, but we'll be on set, so
Yeah.
we won't.
Yeah.
Have I ever considered doing a new cosplay? Yes. I have several other cosplays, but I definitely thought about doing other Palpatine robes. I'm working on a Mandalorian right now, like a Din Djarin Mandalorian. I want to do a Turbo Man. I want to do Biff from Back to the Future, RoboCop.
Did you see the prop store had a RoboCop suit?
I did. Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I had.
It was so expensive though. Oh my gosh. Because it was even like it didn't sell, and then it was on like the offers, but like lowest accepted offer was like $5,000.
Oh, I would say that's reasonable.
If it was a screen use suit, it would be. It was a promotional suit.
Well,
But then I guess yeah, like it probably would have been worth it, honestly.
yeah, no, I really think it would have been, because like 3PO is like like just the parts was
About that, yeah.
almost $3,000. But by the time I got it
Everything.
chromed and everything else, like I'm probably into that suit 12. So if you could pick that up for $5, I think that's a steal.
I'd buy that for $1.
Right? Okay, chin up for me.
Well, that was funny. I just felt like the air all on my forehead, like up under the prosthetic.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
There we go, around the eyes. Someone was asking about that earlier.
Yeah. I've kind of already done it, but I need to come back with a little bit darker color. Okay, just okay. It's kind of hard.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay. Does that look even in there? It looks pretty even.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think the light's washing out a little bit.
It probably is, yeah. What are you looking at? Butthead. Yeah, Biff Tannen all the way. And I want to do like all the versions of Biff Tannen, from like Old Man Biff Tannen from alternate 1985 to like Mad Dog Tannen, like the cowboy. Yeah, all sorts. I would love it. I love Back to the Future. That's my favorite film. Palpatine needs some ice bags. He really does to help take down the swelling. Is it warm under there? No, not really. It's very porous, the prosthetic is, and so... Ooh, that gave me the chills. See it right there. I just got the chills. Shawn knows all the sensitive spots. But it breathes very well, actually, so it doesn't get very hot. Palpy is going to need a cold spoon if he gets the eye bags. It's true. I've been waiting on a hoverboard since 1989. You and me both. And I was 3 years old at that time.
Okay, I kind of think we're there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I think that's good. You would make a great Mad Dog Tannen. Thank you. That's very kind of you. But there we go. The makeup is all done. Now I just gotta put on the costume and go to set. I look away for a few minutes to edit a video, and now you've got all the paint on. These guys move fast. They really do. Well, Shawn and I have been doing this since 2007? Yeah, 2007. Because that was right when I got home from my mission.
Yeah.
Shawn and I have been doing Palpatine since 2007. And so we've definitely... Do you want to do some on the lips?
Oh, yeah, I can.
And I just don't know if you think, am I too pale on my lips?
I actually thought it looked
You thought it looked good? Yeah. Okay, then I won't worry about it.
I had gone over them, but it's pretty light.
Okay.
But I could hit it some more.
No, if you think it's good, then that's...
Okay.
All right. I hope Palpatine gets his day in the Elder's home. I will. Probably not today, but I will. Veterans of the Cosplay Wars. Yes, Shawn and I are definitely veterans of the Cosplay Wars.
Oh, wow.
Do not quote the deep magic to me. I was there when it was written.
Oh, no, that's funny.
I guess that may be good after the original Clone Wars animation. I forgot its release date. Original Clone Wars animation was 2003. Was when the 2D one, like the one that looks like Samurai Jack, that's when that was released, which is one of my favorites. It's so good. How do you make your robe for Palpatine? It looks very close to the real one. Thank you. The material is a black waffle weave fabric. It gives it that really nice texture. And I was very lucky to find some. It was originally baby blue, but then got dyed black and then made into my robes. A friend made my robes for me. I was there 3,000 years ago. Me too. I need Palpatine to meet Ian McDermott. I have met him, but I would love to do a video with him if he ever would be willing. I don't know if I could get him to do that. How did you make your... Oh, I already answered that one. Master, I wonder when we will get a new Death Star. I wonder that too, my apprentice. All right, just a second. I'm going to look at my camera down here because I was doing a time lapse.
Okay, I think I'm...
Okay, gotta end the time lapse. Sweet. All right, everyone up here, your Palpatine is honestly the best one I've ever seen. Thank you, that's very kind. All props for that goes to Shawn, my makeup artist. Master speed running his time lapse. I am. I swear you got the voice down perfectly. Thank you. I will say my voice most of the time leans more toward the Seth MacFarlane Robot Chicken Palpatine voice, but I can do like a movie one. Nails on fleek. Thank you. Nails are totally on fleek, yo. You're definitely do a better voice impression than I ever did. That's okay. Everyone has at different skill levels. And like I said, I've been doing this since 2007, so I've had a lot of time to work and perfect the everything. So yeah, not a big deal at all. Like time, and practice makes better. Looking deformed, thank you. I look very scarred and deformed. I appreciate that.
Okay. I ain't interested.
Do it. All right, are there any final questions or anything before I wrap up this live? I don't want anything to happen to Ian McDermott. If there's any chance you can take his place whenever the worst happens. I would 100%. Yeah, knock on wood. I don't want anything to happen to Ian McDermott. He's brilliant at what he does. If Disney ever wanted or needed someone to take over, I would love to take over. Have fun with the unboxing. I will Nerdy Flutist. I'll send you a copy of it so that you can post it if you want to as well. Did you ever paid off the first Death Star? No. I had to get a loan. You should hit the gritty. There you go. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? That throw you off a little bit?
A little bit.
Not expecting to see that, were you?
Well, I know there's makeup going on. I didn't notice that.
Didn't know that Palpatine had that many hairs? Oh, I know, right? I have a lot of hair. Sneak peek for my patrons. Yes, please. Of course. I'll send it to you. Chancellor, your hair looks more colorful than usual. It does, doesn't it? Looks kind of crusted to me, but nevertheless, pretty nice cosplay. Okay, thank you. Well, there's a person walking in. Hello there. Yeah, exactly. It was our friend's sister. I don't know her name, though. What was your name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey. Hi, I'm BJ.
Hi.
Or Palpatine, I guess.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
If you want to.
Gotta give him props on the makeup and prosthetics. Thank you. Enjoy your day, my friend. You're doing a live tonight. Yes. So before I leave, everyone, I am planning on doing a live this evening as Palpatine. So if you want to join that, just keep an eye out. I'll try to post a little bit beforehand so you can join in and prepare for that. But yeah, the eyes look so good. Thank you. I think they look great too. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining us, for helping us with the makeup. Thank you to Shawn, who's my makeup artist, and Spencer, who was a makeup assistant for the day. Go check out Secrets of the Temple on Backyard Tripod Films YouTube page, and keep an eye out for this next one that's going to be coming out. Tuning into that, great, yes. Thank you very much, everyone. The Force is with us.